like I had indicated earlier, today we're going to look at depreciation, and our focus will be on the methods of calculating depreciation. We shall focus on the two methods that are commonly asked for during the exams, that is the straight line method and the reducing balance method. Without wasting time, let's look at straight line method. The straight line method is also known as equal installment or fixed installment, meaning that when you charge depreciation, when you determine depreciation, the amount that you go to be your annual depreciation, year in, year out, it doesn't change, it is fixed. Okay, this method of calculating depreciation, you can use either a formula or calculate it as a percentage. Let's look at an example where we can use a formula to determine annual depreciation under straight line method. The formula is annual depreciation equals to cost. This is the original cost of an asset minus the scrap value. The scrap value is the value of an asset at the end of its life, and then over the number of years. This is the estimated number of years or the estimated life of an asset. Example, a machine bought on 1st January 2016 at a cost 40,000 kwacha. It is estimated that its useful life is 10 years, after which it will have a scrap value of 5,000. Calculate annual depreciation. Based on this example, as you can clearly see here, this example meets the requirement of using the formula. Why? What do I mean it meets the requirement of using the formula? One, it has the cost of an asset. Number two, it has the estimated useful life, which is 10 years. Number three, it has the scrap value. If we were to get back to the formula, you're going to discover this. Look at the formula here. The formula requires us to have the cost, the scrap value, and the number of years. And therefore, in our example here, we have those requirements. So we're going to use the formula to determine annual depreciation. Annual depreciation is equal to cost minus scrap value over the number of years. Therefore, our annual depreciation will be 40,000, which is this 40,000 kwacha, the original cost, and the scrap value, which is this one, the scrap value that we have here. The number of years, we have 10 years, and this gives us an annual depreciation of 3,500 kwacha. So our annual depreciation here is 3,500 kwacha using straight line, meaning that this is the depreciation will be charging every year, year in, year out. It will never be high or less. It will just be at 3,500 since we are using straight line method. Let's move on. Depreciation straight line using a percentage. Example, a motor vehicle is bought on 1st January 2018 at 60,000 kwacha, which is the original cost. It is to be depreciated at the rate of 20% using straight line method. Calculate annual depreciation. This one is very simple because we've been given the percentage. The percentage is calculated on the cost, and then we are going to determine our annual depreciation, which is fixed. It will never be less, it will never be more. It will just be fixed at 12,000 kwacha every year. Here we have used the percentage. The first example, we used the formula. So that is how we determine annual depreciation. Using straight line, when you're using a percentage, it is calculated on the original cost, and the annual depreciation is the same year in, year out. In year one, same, year two, so it doesn't change. Thank you very much. We shall continue again in my next presentation. Hope you've you were able to follow what I was explaining. God bless you.